Hello everybody. So today I am going to talk about Dick's Sporting Goods, Abercrombie and Fitch, Macy, NVIDIA, SALESFORCE, and C3.AI because they have earning tomorrow. So let's take a look at Dick's Sporting Goods. So you can see, look at this. Look like it coming back to test it April low. So first, let back this is at 166.50, and right now the stock is at 174.22. So basically, it did a U-turn, touched this, and bounce. The trend. Okay, so that's the trend. You can see it's been bouncing. It tried to break out, right? But then it fell back and then bounced again, and now it's back into the right now it's kind of like a wedge, right? So let's see if I connect this to this. Pretty much we are in a wedge. And usually when you got a falling wedge, and right now we got an oversold, is almost like oversold here on April 8th. You can see got a big bounce just like everybody else. So just looking at the technical, I expect at least a bounce up to here, 180.69, or it can close up to the gap here as 182. So maybe I'll put it right here. So this will, oh, look at this. You see this? So right now you can see this is the gap right here, right? You got pivot point right here. And then look at this. This was the low last May something, and then here as well in March. So that is a good level to watch. So for, let's say if it's got really bad number and tariff, because they're selling goods from China mostly, it might even go lower down to here, right? Let me see. No, right here at 165. So it's about here, so 165 or 166 again, to test the support. If the number is good, we can see it go up to 183. So most likely we'll see 183. 166. So for upper limit, 183. To close this gap, really bad number, 166. All right, so that is for Dick's Sporting Goods. Next is Abercrombie and Fitch. Wow, look at this. I haven't tracked this for a long time. I remember it was really low, and then boom, it went up all the way to almost 200. Now it's back at 77. So you can see right here, this is almost like a flag. So go down and then move sideways. Or we can back up. Okay. So basically just go down and then bear flag. So that's why it's moving down a bit more. So right now it's kind of like trending sideways. The good thing is going sideways but a little bit up. All right. So let's take out the flag and let's see. So if we look at this low, you can see it's right around. You can see this right here, right at the bottom of this, and then the other kind of like gap right here. So if you look at this, it did. Okay. So you can see it is like a mountain, right? And right now it's kind of like at the bottom of the mountain. Not quite yet. If we move it out like this. So this is right now is the major support. In terms of oversold or overbought is about neutral. So I would say with okay earning or good number, you will see it's right here. You see again, you see this is the high right here, and this is the other area. Actually, let me move it down a little bit. Yeah, like that. And over here, we got this gap. So with good number, we can see it bounce up to 94. Maybe not. But that is where I think gonna go. But first I will put is at 87. So we're looking at about 4%. Okay, so for decent and good number. If tariff is a problem, they got the right prices, and outlook is not good, it might come back to test $66. Okay, so very straightforward. Right now, if you try to check the trend, right? So in a way, is range bound between 85 and 66. But most likely with good earning, it will break out of this channel right here, move up to test 87, most likely going back to 894. With bad number and outlook, 66, and then it might bounce back. All right, so that is for Abercrombie and Fitch. Macy. It's been a long time since we look at this stock. So, wow. Let's see. Okay. So, wow, it's fell a lot. This is the low of 2020. We chart right here. So it actually went down further. Okay, so that is the long-term trend line. Now we look at the current trend. So it's about from here, but this is really the support right here. Okay. So it's look like, let me see about on the top. Okay. So we take this out. So for the past 3 years, you can see it's been bouncing between this long-term wedge. So, well, let's see the short term. Short term, yeah. All right, so for short term, let's take this out. So this is the another wedge. Okay, so be bouncing like this between the wedge, broke down, bounce back right at the day where everybody got a really big rally, bounce from this major support, bounce back into the channel, and now look like it tried to break out. So for Macy, if it's just okay, you can see this is right now kind of like oversold. It's just okay candle, we'll see it back to about $13. $13.24. Let's make it $13.25. Make it 13.25. Okay. If the number not good, tariff, everybody uses tariff at the excuse. So 10.75 will be the lower limit, and we will see at the orange line again. So yeah, it looks like this isn't gonna bounce that much, about 8 to 10%. It's a lot for the stock, but in terms of ranges, not much. But if somehow it got good number and guidance outlook, we can see 14. So maybe let me put 14 as well, because it might hit it. Because you can see it's for the 1.5 years, it's been oversold. Sometimes technical will take over fundamental. Even though the call may be bad, but since it's oversold and the stock had been selling a lot for the past year, it still bounced after just okay number. So more likely it will bounce more than break down and test the support here at 1074. NVIDIA. All right. So I think a couple weeks ago, when it was around here or here, I say most likely you're gonna come back and test this blue channel. Before it was resistance, now support. So 111 would be a number for NVIDIA. But if we talk about a gap, 118 right here. So, oops. Come on. So 118 is this level right here. This is the gap. And when it gaps like this, a lot of time it will close a gap. Just like on the way down, you can see it was gapping here. And then it bounced up to close the gap, right? It go up here, gap down here. You see the gap right here? Close back to the gap. And this gap right here, it closed back to the gap right here. So on the way down, up or down, it will close the gap. So there's a gap right here. Most likely it will close here before they're gonna go maybe lower to 109. But 118 is most likely, because you can see how oversold it is. If we take the measurement and see how much it bounced, almost 60%. Can you believe that? So 118 will be about 4%. If it does, it will drag everything else down. It will be a big down day, but we will see how it is. When you see the news with a lot of stuff going on, good positive news and other stuff, and then you see the stock went up about more than 50%, oversold like crazy. Everybody like, okay, you gotta go up even more. I'm not sure about that. And most likely we will see a pullback for NVIDIA. Okay, so we'll go back here and check maybe tomorrow, so we could see what. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow after hour is we'll have earning, so we won't see it until Thursday morning. So we can check back, Thursday night to see how it is. But my bet is on the downside. Just like, I don't know if maybe you should go back to some of my video. I think I'm gonna tag it. That Tesla, I was right here when Tesla earning on, what day was it? It was April 22nd. Everybody said, oh, there's a lot of bad news, and everybody's say it's gonna go down. And they say, okay, let's say it go down to 180. But I say there's a big chance it's gonna bounce. And guess what? My target was 276 and 326. Look at this. Where is it now? 363. Crazy. But you can see, just like NVIDIA is bounced a lot, I expect a pullback as well. So if NVIDIA pull back, most likely others, Max 7 stock will pull back as well. So that is for NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, most likely a pullback, but you never know. It might come up because everybody is still guessing, even for me, right? But with the sentiment of everybody so bullish, most likely you're gonna go down. But for the upside, it's gonna be 143. It might give a crazy number. People love it. It will keep going up. And you gotta see this. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I noticed this as well. Is that you can look and see. This is the flag right here. The bull flag, right? Most likely they're gonna go up. So the technical point to go up, sentiment going up. However, you go up a lot, more chance pull back. Just don't forfeit. Okay, so that is for NVIDIA. Salesforce is another big one, but this has been pulling back already. So let's see. Oops. So let's draw some trend line. There's not much to draw because look like right now we're waiting for the next bottom. But at least you can see this high is higher than this high. So it kind of change is a short-term trend a little bit. So right now, I say if there's nothing, we will see it's right here at 264. All right. So for upper limit, it will come back 294. 294 for upper range, 264 for lower range. Which likely will be lower. Why I'm thinking like that? Because it got a nice run, not pulling back, and it's going to oversold, right? And the stock is trying to create the next higher low. And where would be a perfect and coming back to test this and then bounce again. So this will be my, either way, it might bounce after the earning. Okay, so I think it's still good. Entry, let me see. For long term, excuse me. Okay. So for long term, it's still okay. Bouncing above the support and this support here. So short term is still positive. So if it does pull back to 264, I think it's still good. Fundamental is okay. So either way, I think for Salesforce, history was solid stocks. All right. Now will be C3.AI. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's draw a trend line. Okay. So, let's see. Bounce a little bit. It kind of broke out of the trend. So that is a good thing. Okay. So for AI, I think, well, for the short-term trend, okay, so I think there's could be a chance of a bounce to here at 26 with good earning. So for the trend, okay, yeah, so look like still good. I don't think it's gonna pull back much in terms of bad number. If it does, it will bounce, come back to maybe right here, 21. So 21 will be the downside. 26 is the upside, but I think for this, due to the trend and from a bounce, I'm thinking more likely of a bounce for AI. So there you have it. Let's do some review. Chance of a bounce here for DKS and ANF, Abercrombie Fitch. I would say a better chance of a breakout, but unless tariff is a problem, then we get a pullback, but more chance of up bull case. Macy, also a case of breaking out. All right. NVIDIA is actually a pullback. SALESFORCE a bounce, and AI a bounce. So NVIDIA is the only thing that maybe will have a bigger chance of pullback between the other 5. So thanks everybody for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe if you want more content like this. I will do earning for Thursday, tomorrow for Thursday, stock, which is Costco, Marvel, Dell, Best Buy, Foot Locker. I think Foot Locker is being bought by Dick's, so maybe not that, but maybe Kohl's. I'll check with Kohl as well. And then I will revisit NVIDIA on probably Friday morning. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.